how much do you need to make to buy a house in Los Angeles? That obviously depends on how much the house costs. And that will also vary depending on what area or what neighborhood the house is located in. This is dale.shin, LA area realtor. I'm going to show you 3 different neighborhoods which represent 3 different price points in the LA area. After we get the median prices, we'll calculate what that looks like as a monthly loan payment with current interest rates. And then from that monthly loan payment, using the ratio that the housing costs should only be 1/3 of your gross income, we'll backwards calculate what that would look like in terms of an annual salary or what you need to make annually to afford a house at those price points. Okay, so here is the CLA Combined LA Westside MLS first quarter of 2024 market report. And they show you some stats comparing this quarter to previous 2 years, first quarter. And then this is what we want to see. So what we want to look at are the median prices. And we're going to look at median prices because it can be a little more accurate gauge of what the values are in the area as opposed to average, because average can be skewed by either very low or very high outliers. So we use median to kind of get that sense. And I've got highlighted here Beverly Hills at 7.9 million because that is actually the middle point. So the highest median price for first quarter 2024 is Malibu Beach at 14.4 million basically. And the lowest is 577,500 Metropolitan South. So between those is Beverly Hills at $7.9 million. So with these 3 price points from these 3 neighborhoods, let's look at what that means in terms of a loan payment. And from that loan payment, we will get what the annual salary or how much you need to make annually to afford a house at those price points. So using the interest rates from yesterday from Freddie Mac, they averaged the interest rates nationwide at 7.03%. You can get higher or lower than this, but that's just the average. And so looking at these 3 areas, let's first look at Metropolitan South at $577,500. If you put 20% down, your loan would be $462,000. That's amortized over 30 years at 7.03% interest. Your monthly payment will be $3,083. That's just principal and interest. You should also budget for property tax and insurance just to make sure you cover that. And just so you know, that is going to be part of the other expenses of owning a house. Property tax you can estimate at 1.15% of the purchase price. And if you break that out over 12 months, here's the formula. It'll add $553 to your monthly payment. Property tax are only paid twice a year. Depending on your loan, you may have to, or you can opt to put that in as a monthly escrow. So you should look at $3,600 a month for your loan, principal and interest plus property tax. Insurance, I'm not even going to try to estimate because it can vary a lot by where the house is located. If you're in a high fire hazard area or if you're in a flood zone, your interest rate is going to be higher. And as you may have heard, interest rates have been skyrocketing. So I have no idea how much to estimate for that. Anyways, at a $3,600 monthly payment, your annual cost will be about $44,000. If we times that by 3, you should be making about $131,000 a year to comfortably afford a house that costs $577,500. That figure is using the ratio that your housing should be no more than 1/3 of your gross income. Let's move on to Malibu Beach at 14.4 million. We'll just round up. If you put 20% down, your loan will be 11.5 million, amortized over 30 years, 7.03%. For a loan at this price point though, your interest rate might be higher or maybe lower, but it may not be standard. Standard rates may not apply. And so you're looking at monthly payment of about $77,000, property tax of about $13,800. comes out to a monthly payment of about $90,500. That means if you 3 times that, your annual income should be at least $3.26 million. And finally, we go to Beverly Hills at a $7.9 million price point, 20% down, loan payment $6.3 million, amortized over 30, interest rate 7.03. You're looking at $42,300 monthly payment, property tax $7,600. It's about a $50,000 loan payment. You should be making about $1.8 million to afford this house in Beverly Hills at $7.9 million. If you're interested in browsing any of the houses for sale in these areas, check the description for links. This is dale.shin, LA Area Realtor. If this was helpful to you, click like and subscribe for more content. If you're looking to buy or sell a house in Los Angeles, check out my website for more information, or don't hesitate to give me a call.